And straight then to the top political headline. The Mahagathbandhan is finally shaping up in Uttar Pradesh, but without the Congress. Now, Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav and BSP Supremo Mayawati met in Delhi to arrive at a seat-sharing agreement. My colleague Pranshu Mishra is joining us now with all the latest details. Pranshu, thanks for joining in. And what exactly is the latest that you're picking up on this?
It's clearly coming in as a confirmation of our earlier stories that this alliance is taking place. The largest Gathbandhan of the Samajwadi Party and BSP is taking place, and that too without the Congress Party. Now, as a goodwill gesture, of course, both BSP and Samajwadi Party have decided not to contest against the Congress candidates in Raebareli and Amethi, which is, of course, the parliamentary constituency of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, respectively. So this is the goodwill gesture, but other seats will, of course, there will be no seat sharing for the Congress Party. This is the primary understanding that is now being almost arrived at between the BSP and the Samajwadi Party's top leadership. Apart from these two, there is also going to be the Rashtriya Lok Dal of Ajit Singh, which could be accommodated with 2 to 3 seats in Western Uttar Pradesh, and a few more seats in case some other allies, for example, the Bharatiya Samaj Party, which is presently the NDA ally and a constituent in Yogi government, if they also at the last moment decide to join with the alliance. But clearly, the major challenge brewing up for the BJP, because after all said and done, it seems that this alliance is already on the card, and what we are expecting now is that probably in January, within this month itself, this announcement could be official, this alliance could officially be announced.
Absolutely, Pranshu. Thanks so much for bringing us the details of that seat-sharing arrangement between BSP and SP. Keeping it with politics, let's shift our focus to Madhya Pradesh now, where speculations are rife that Shivraj Singh Chauhan may be contesting in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections, and this, remember, comes on the back of Narottam Mishra being announced as the leader of opposition in the State Assembly. Now, the former Chief Minister said that he will accept whatever the party high command decides, although his primary target is to serve the people of Madhya Pradesh. Let's listen in.
मुझे लगता है कि पार्टी ने जो काम दिया है वो काम करना ही चाहिए, लेकिन मुझे काम करना है तो मैं विधानसभा में बोलूँगा, मैं दौरे करूँगा, मैं लोगों की समस्याएं उठाऊँगा, मैं संघर्ष करूँगा, उसमें कोई चीज़ आड़े नहीं आती। और इसलिए मुझे लगता है कि जनता का प्यार भी है और मैं नेता भी हूँ। मेरी इच्छा है, क्योंकि मेरा इमोशनल अटैचमेंट मध्य प्रदेश की जनता से है और मैं उसकी सेवा करना चाहता हूँ।
Onwards then to the other big national story that we're tracking. Yesterday, Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman indicated a stinging retort to the Congress on the Rafale debate. She accused the UPA government of never intending to buy the jets in the first place. Now, Sitharaman hit out at the Congress, calling their campaign on Rafale as one based on falsehoods and totally irresponsible allegations. She also went on to say that the NDA government got a better deal, which was also cheaper compared to the UPA agreement, which she called a non-deal, one that never materialized. Now, Sitharaman alleged that while India's neighbours rapidly added aircraft to their fleets, UPA's sluggish policy kept our procurement stuck for over a decade. Now, soon after Sitharaman's speech, Congress President Rahul Gandhi made an intervention in the Lok Sabha, asking a few questions from the Defence Minister. Now, Sitharaman responded, and what ensued was a fiery exchange. Let's take a look.
अनिल अंबानी का आपने नाम नहीं लिया, क्यों नहीं लिया? और मेन सवाल यह है कि अनिल अंबानी को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कैसे मिला, किसने दिलवाया? और आपने 2 घंटे बात की, मगर आपने इसका जवाब नहीं दिया कि HAL से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट छीनकर अनिल अंबानी को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देने का निर्णय किसने लिया?
The offset obligation can be fulfilled, and their commercial decisions which these original equipment manufacturers can make, the government does not go and put it as a part of the intergovernmental agreement at all as to who they should go with, who they should not go. 100 companies, 200 companies, they decide. The government does not.
Defense Minister said that we are accusing her. The frame she used was, you are accusing us. Madam, I am not accusing you. And I am not accusing Mr. Parrikar. I am accusing Mr. Narendra Modi. Let it be absolutely clear, you have done, other than try to defend a lie, you have done nothing.
Just because we have Khandan name next to us, it doesn't give any right to anybody to call the Prime Minister a chore. It doesn't give any right to anybody actually to call them jute.
Shifting gears down south then, the Sabrimala row escalates and the country-made bombs were hurled at the residence of CPM MLA A.N. Shamsher and BJP lawmaker Muralidharan's houses. Now the perpetrators are yet to be identified, but the attack comes at a time, remember, when the state is experiencing widespread agitation over the entry of 3 women inside the Sabrimala shrine. Meanwhile, CPM workers, 2 of them, were arrested over the death of Sabrimala Karma Samiti worker. Now, the Kerala State Police called it a pre-planned murder. Let's bring in Neetu Regukumar, who's now joining us with the latest. Neetu, thanks for joining us on the phone line. And what exactly is the ground situation like in Kerala now?
Tension is still prevailing in different parts of the state, especially in Kannur district from last night and some parts of rural Thiruvananthapuram and also in Kozhikode district and Pathanamthitta district where the Sabrimala shrine is there. So last night there was an attack on the houses of CPIM MLA A.N. Shamsher and CPIM district secretary, former district secretary C. Shashi. Later in the night, there was attack of country-made bombs were hurled at these houses. Later in the night, there was country-made bombs were hurled at the ancestral home of BJP MP V. Muralidharan. About 20 people have been arrested by the Kannur police in various instances of violence that has happened last night. The situation is being brought under control from the neighboring district. More policemen are brought into Kannur district. About 33 of them have been taken into preventive custody. DGP has maintained that strong action will be taken against all those who break the law and violence will not be allowed. More than 1,700 people have been arrested so far in connection with the different cases of violence.
Well, Neetu, bringing us the latest of the ground situation in Sabrimala. But meanwhile, with less than 100 days to go before the Lok Sabha elections, the government is planning to roll out a slew of measures for the agriculture sector. Now, reports have suggested that the centre could actually be planning a direct income support scheme. Now, Additional Secretary at the Agriculture Minister, Ashok Dalwai, did not confirm if such a scheme is in the making. However, he did say that the infrastructure is in place to roll out a scheme of such magnitude.
The direct benefit transfer, after Aadhaar came into existence, it has been tried out in several schemes, whether it is scholarship for the students, the pensions for the old and the widows, for example, where the direct benefit transfer is already happening, including, for example, in LPG, where a direct benefit transfer scheme is in operation. That means today India has got good experience of handling DBT for different kinds of schemes. Now, if that is so, nothing should be difficult if we would like to transfer anything to the farmers. So I can only say so much that I am not aware of the scheme that government would be bringing, but if and when the government takes a decision, then the executive machinery is always capable of rising to the occasion and using the existing platforms to achieve what the government directs.